Yo, what's up guys? We are back with another video, and before we start, as you can see over here, we got a different setup. I want to make sure that you guys are loving the video, loving the scenery and the decorations that we have over here. But saying that to say, we are back with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 4 proven ways for you to stay disciplined in anything that you put and set for yourself. But before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Mohammed Murad. I'm a mentor for CEOs, executive, lawyers, and I help people to get in the best physical and mental aspect in their life while being on the same standards, values, and the things that we are after. So saying that to say, I want you to grab a pen and a paper and write all of these 4 things. And behind this board, kid you not, these are the 2 most common mistakes that you might be doing for your whole life. They might be harsh, but it's super important for us to do so we can get disciplined and get the life we want. Saying that to say, the number 1 thing that we're gonna be working on is, and knowing you don't have discipline problem, you just lost trust in yourself. So now you might be asking me, Mohammed, what do you mean by that? You don't have any discipline problem because there are some certain things that you're doing throughout your life. So for an example, your job. Sometimes you don't feel motivated. Sometimes you don't feel like going to your job, but you're doing it anyways. And you might be asking, why is that? Because it is so important for you to go to the job that you are after. So that gives us a hint that you're not lacking discipline, but you're lacking the clarity and the why behind why do you want to start, let's say, opening a business, being disciplined, although you're getting a lot of rejections, being disciplined, let's say, going to the gym and then not seeing the results that you want and then getting frustrated. But to fix that, once you want to start something new or rebuild something from the bottom up, and you already tried it, failed, but this time you want to do it, and you don't want to go into a start and stop cycle, number 1 thing that we have to do is build the trust with ourselves. That's number 1. 2, make it something as a necessary thing to do. So for an example, if you want to go to the gym, be in the best physical and mental aspect of yourself, you need to relate it to something that is outside yourself. So for an example, you're a father, you want your son to look at you as their superhero and an individual that commits to whatever he set his mind and body to. So number 1 thing that we have to do is trust ourselves. Number 2, have a reason behind that, a reason bigger than us. And number 3, make it something necessary. So we have to burn all the boats, and that's the thing that we're after. The second thing that we are going to be doing over here is you are attached to the outcome, not the process. And that is the number 1 thing that might cause a lot of frustration once you want to build something new, because you are now building a new self, and the brain and the mind is your enemy. It's not your friend. So it will always sabotage you into the results that they're too slow, this is not meant for you, and so on and so on. I guess you'll understand how the brain works and when the devil just kicks into your mind and the things that he makes you overthink and just slow your progress. So you need to understand that if you want to change your life, it will take some time. You have to attach yourself as the results, and you need to see it as a thing that you are improving. So one of the things that you might be doing is you're seeing the change as suffering rather than seeing the change as improving and the results as a relief. Because let's be honest, you're not doing it for a month, you're not doing it for 2 months, you're doing it for the rest of your life to be a walking billboard of what you preach, your standards, and your core values. So over here I wrote process. We shouldn't see process as suffering and results as a relief, and don't relate it to the past and get emotionally suppressed with reality. So once you want to start doing some things, make it as a day 1. Remember the first day you entered your job. Remember the first day you got whatever you wanted. How did you feel? You felt excited, pumped, and ready to go and give it your all. But as days has gone, you have started slowing down and relating to how the process is super slow, and that's why you're getting frustrated and repeating all again. So the number 3 and number 4 things that we have over here is your environment is keeping you small. we need to start doing an environmental audit. And this might be the one thing that you might get super uncomfortable with, because you need to start auditing the places you go with, the people you're hanging out with, the things that you're listening to, and the people, especially the people that are keeping you playing small. Because let's be honest, we all get this life once and one shot at it. Anything that comes into our way, we need to be brave enough to say enough is enough, and I don't want to actually live in the life, and that's why we want to change. We need to do an environment audit where the people, the things we hear, the places we go become an easier thing for us to accomplish our goals. Anything that opposes that has to be cut off. The last one, start building system. Don't depend too much on your willpower at first. So as an airplane, the number one thing that they need to do in order to departure is you need to start building traction. And this traction will take a lot of your willpower. And when the willpower is 40%, 50% off, you need some sort of support, some sort of guidance, and some sort of accountability. And that's where you have to hire a mentor. It can be whoever it is, and that's what I help my partners with. And if you want help with that, you can book your first call, discovery call, first link in bio. If you want to do it with me or with someone else, the most important thing is you start doing something. So you need to hire a mentor. You know all of the knowledge. Stop letting the ego be into you, and start hiring a mentor that will help you get to that next level that you've been trying to get to that. And the second thing that you will start be doing is don't repeat the same mistake and cost yourself the dream, the body you want, the impact, and the time again. Because let's be honest, you might be wanting this goal for the past couple of weeks, months, years, and years, but you're always depending on your willpower, and you want to make sure that this time you're not costing yourself the same exact thing that has been costing for the past couple of years, and most importantly, not repeating. So because it's going to be unrealistic to do the same exact things and expect different results. Don't depend a lot on your willpower. Have someone that's going to hold you accountable. Maybe it's your wife, maybe it's someone that is going to just tell you the truth once you lack, or maybe it's a mentor, someone from the outside. And that's one thing that I actually helped my life, which I hired a mentor, helped me change my life, and that's what I started doing with my people, my partners, and got that to the next level, because I understood in order for me to start understanding and cut, let's say, life shorter in a way that I get my results faster, I need to understand how do people do things faster by their knowledge, by the things that they know that I might not know until now. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys had a valuable, knowledgeable video on what are the 4 proven ways for you to stay disciplined, and no matter what is it, because a discipline is an act that can be applied to whatever you start or whatever you put yourself into. Thank you guys so much. If you found this video super valuable, share it with a friend, a family member, someone that you know it will help them in their journey, and make sure to subscribe. We're almost 40 subscribers into this YouTube channel. I'm super grateful and appreciate each and every single one that likes this video, subscribes, and always comes back to the channel each and every single Tuesday. Thank you guys, and see you next Tuesday.